I am Lizzy with Long Distance Gamers, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. I've been getting a few requests to see what actually does this game room entail. So, without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, so the game room actually starts a little bit before it. We have this, which has the different factions for Arkham Horror and some minis. And then we have some nice things. We have, of course, Pandemic on the walls. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a Pandemic fan. Of course, 10th anniversary. And we have some that. We'll get a little bit further out. And then we have my door, which you saw on the cover photo. And then we have inside. So, quick look around. This is what the room looks like. So we can go ahead and close the door. Don't look too close at the Gloomhaven. Okay. But here we can go ahead and get in a little bit closer. So we have the sentries along top. And some other fun games. And then we have some water themed right here. Some nature themed. A lot more. We have a bear that Jerome gave me for Valentine's Day. We have my chill out poster. We have some more games on here. We have our Unmatched all the way down there. I just wanted it really close because I put them all in that one, or well, those four. Because we're currently playing an Unmatched contest with all of them to see who is the ultimate Unmatched one. We have more, and then I will scoot my chair in. There's Petrichor. That's my favorite game of all time. So we have some other cool games on the bottom. And some of my all-time favorites up here. This top shelf is reserved for games that I have done unboxing for the most part. And games that I'm really wanting to play and get covered for our channel. So hopefully you will see these titles really soon. And of course the awesome minis from Ankh. With some of them painted. Those are the only ones that I have painted so far. So definitely a work in progress. And then along the top, I have, these are games that we thought were really pretty when we first got the game room put together. And I have a little shelf. I have little minis on in my window. So I find that cool. And here's some Gloomhaven minis. And here's just things that we use for long distance gaming. So of course we have a little, wow. Blanking on what these are called, boogie board. That's what they're called. We use those a lot instead of paper and pencils. We have some card holders. Then we come over here. We have some co-op or semi-cooperative ones right there. And all my Pandemic, which right here is one of my favorite ones. Or favorite things. Is this my crown from when Rado called me the Pandemic Queen. I had to make that, of course. Then we have some Clank. Another Pandemic. The ones that I don't like are up there. And then my father's work, which I'm still waiting for that app to come out, so hopefully soon. I don't know if you guys saw the rest of these, but just in case. There we go. And then I do have this little table, which I have. These are what I use for recording all the top 10s and whatnot. Because I am old school. I like paper and pencil. Or paper and pen. And then some other small games. I love the Omniverse series. So, of course, have those. And some party games. Then we have some more party games over here. Along with some racing games. So I really love racing. And then that is my cord that goes to my table for internet, or not internet, but electric. And we have some more cooperative games right there. That will be Frosthaven. Yeah. So we have some Gloomhaven, found some Gloomhaven. And then definitely Gloomhaven right there. And this is what I use to organize the tiles for the room, so that way they can become real easy to get out. So more of that. And if you haven't noticed, this is going to block our way. So I have our lovely table. See, I built this thing. Yeah, not the most beautiful, but solid. Does its job. Has cup holders. It has this little ledge to put leaves in. And something I absolutely adore about it, it works. It's a little bit hard to get it. I get beautiful, beautiful lights on it as well. Then I have some that. So we're going to come over here. So up here is where my art themed games are. So I really love that. Right there, I have actually forgotten to grab this from downstairs, but I'm going to pull these forward at least. Because right here is the magic decks that I have. But boyfriend and I have been working on building some magic decks. So they're downstairs, so that way he has an easier time. He doesn't have to come all the way up here to play games with me. And then we have some hidden movement games over there. And then the big games that I don't have anywhere else to fit are right there. Which, if you also notice, that very top shelf is full of minis. Full of minis and more lights. Yeah. I'll turn those on later. And then I have, these are kind of like the sets. It's like Hiroshima Hexamonolith Arena are pretty much the same game, so they're together. And then because Hiroshima's over here, well, 51st State has to be over here. And then we have the Adventures and Survive. And then we have kind of like Indian themed games over here. Indian, Asian. And comes over here with different parts of the world. So, ooh, Downfall of Pompeii is one that I keep forgetting about how great it is. Cleopatra, that's the, the Days of Wonder version. So, like it or not. And then we have some cooperative games, which those are fun. And then we have Ankh. I did Gameroom and I converted all of those boxes down to just 2 by utilizing baggies. But down here we have some abstract games and the lovely Hive Pockets. And then we just have some beautiful games that I'm not really sure what the theme is. But here they are. And then we come to the Stonemaier area. So I have all the Stonemaier games. Really enjoy them for the most part. Didn't quite enjoy the My Little Scythe, but I hope to play it with my nieces and nephews someday. So, definitely staying on the shelf for you. And then I have some of these. I have some of the Arkham Horror books that I really enjoy. And just the, current player marker for Concordia that I got online. A little bit bigger than I thought it was. And just cute little jars. These all open up and has stuff in them. And they're cute. Okay. And then this is kind of like factory-ish themed. But not quite, because we have Ancestry, which is definitely not factory. And then we have some more beautiful games. And some more just abstract type games. Some of the ones that Inking Gold is one of the ones we played so much of. And some of the ones that we've covered on our channel are over here, although they're kind of thrown everywhere. But these are kind of more designed by size, and that's where they fit. Then we have monster themes right here, which this is the most interesting box that I have, and boxes in quotation marks. But it's Cheeky Monkey. I don't know how to actually play it because I don't have rules that read well, but cute. So can't get my hands on that one game, so I have Uchronia, which is very similar. I forget what one game it is. It's hugely out of print, but I really want to play it one day. Is known for having horrible or no artwork. Then we have some party games that we like to play. Sunken Sailor is a fun coloring-ish game. Kind of like Fake Artist Goes to New York. Nice little trash can right there. And then we have some historical games right here. Lots of them. And then Crude, the oil game, and economic games. These are kind of sort of economic and themed. Automania is kind of more of a factory one, but doesn't fit over there, of course. And then we have just some fun, cute ones that don't really have another place to be. And the Nightmare before Christmas. Trading card games goes right there. And then my Ticket to Rides and steampunk. And then we have some science-y games and some more nature games and some more hidden movement games because I love the hidden movement mechanism. And then we have some of these castle games, which underneath here is another dice tower, which is cool. We have a castle themed, and then we have just Amazon jungle themed survival-ish games. Then we have some more monsters underneath there. So we have Rampage, Raptor, Escape from 100 Million BC. This one is really fun if you can get past the rule book, because woo-wee, that's a rough one, but it's a really good game. And then we have some pirate themed games down here. So that's nice. And then I want to just show you this right here. We do it right in there. We have beautiful lights along the top. I believe we showed you everything on this one. And then I do have some artwork along this side, just from Arkham Horror. Some more Arkham Horror. And then this is what I use for my rating system. So how I feel about games. If I say it's a 7, it's a good game. I'm usually willing to play it. If it's a 1, it defies the description of the game. Never play it. So yeah. And then when we talk about patience for remote gaming, this is what we mean by that. It's because some games take a little bit more patience to play it remotely with copies, of course. And then I have that cork board up there. And then the rules of gaming. Yeah. Some awesome games. My current favorite, which has changed through time, but you know, I started this before August 11th of 2016. My most anticipated games, and it goes down to there, and then some awesome group games. And I've actually gotten Ankh, as you were able to see, but I have not kept up with this. And then the chalkboard that I try to make it so that everyone signs it when they come by, but doesn't always happen. It's kind of fall into the same as that. It's just here. And then I have another cork board up there, which shows when I first got into tabletop gaming, right there. I have a whole bunch of dice right here, and these can be dice that haven't been numbered yet. We have tokens and just fun stuff in here, and a cute little unicorn, good smelling candle. And then I have this, which if I put the leaves on the table, then I can have that over top, which, speaking of the leaves on the table, we can go into the actual closet, turn on the light. So I have some storage up there for that, some game mats, lots of ketchup, and some cleaning stuff. Then I have all the shirts that I like to wear, another cork board. I really love cork boards. All of the leaves are right here. The heating is not fun in the winter, so I have that up here. And then I have the games that had years ago, and they show, you know, they have some value to me, but I don't really want to have them with the rest of my games, so they're in here. And then Mansions of Madness First Edition has all of the content we no longer use in Second Edition. Okay, so back to here. We have kind of like the Mighty Boards area. I had planned on having just all the Mighty Boards over here, but that didn't last long. So there's 2 over there. And then we have some more of the abstracts. And then just some of these very bottom ones. This is a dexterity game, a la carte is. Dexterity for flick 'em up. Volt is a planning game. You plan it out. So there's not really... So I'm like, I really need to reorganize these games. But here we have them all. Which, if you noticed before, there was the Lost Ones over there. That was our very first copy for reviewing that we were able to keep. So we have kept that. But this is the actual version that we backed on Kickstarter. So we have that one. Shakespeare Role Player in Hitsy Road. And then this one we actually never covered. They stopped it, but until they want us to send it on, it's kind of just here. Same with citrus, we covered it. Well, I covered it. And until they want us to send it on, it's kind of just here. I don't want to have them in a huge pile that's hard to get to, but it's kind of just where they've gotten to. And then Utopia. This is a really good one that is not very well known. I'm going to pull it out just so that you can see, because there's a lot of different Utopias on Board Game Geek. But it's, yeah, Madigo Rio Grande Games. It's an area control game with card management. It's really interesting. I almost covered it, but I left a card on the camera up close so you couldn't see what I was talking about for 10 minutes, and I didn't have energy to redo it because of health reasons. But anyways, back to there. And then now we're back to this area. So I think you have seen the entire game room. So just one more quick look around. But yeah, this is where I go to play games. And this is where I also record videos. This is what I try to remember when I'm doing my reviews. And this is what it looks like when I am recording a video. So this is my view, maybe a little bit further out, but there you have it. Okay, well, there's the game room. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you saw anything that I haven't covered on the channel that you really want us to cover, definitely shout it out in the comments. Let me know what you think. What is your favorite game among my collection? But until next time, just remember to have fun, be present, and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you find value in our content, please like, comment, or subscribe. Let a friend or family member know that we exist. Help us spread our channel and bring remote gaming to a table near you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.